He will come straight. Look, lay you home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace has screened and stood between much heat and him. Ensconce me even here. Pray you, be round with him.
Mother, mother, mother.
I'll warn you, fear me not, withdraw, I hear him coming.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou father has much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
By the rude, no, you are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it not so, you are my mother.
Nay then, I'll set those to you that can speak.
Come, sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set up a glass, where you shall see the innermost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me! Help! Help! Ho!
What, ho? Help, help, how?
How now, a rat? Dead for a ducking, dead.
Oh, I am slain.
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed this is!
A bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and murder his brother.
As kill a king!
Aye, lady, 'twas my word. Thou wretched, rash, and intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better. Take thy fortune. Thou findest too busy in some danger. Leave wringing of your hands. Peace. Sit you down. And let me wring your heart, for so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff. If damned custom had not brass it so, it is the proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue and noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as dicers' oaths. Oh, such deed, as from the body of contraction plucks, the very soul and sweet religion makes, a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face doth glow. Yeah, the solidity and compound mass, with tristful visage against the doom, is thought-sick at the act.
Ay me, what an act!
Look here, upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presence of two brothers. See what grace was seated on this brow, Hyperion's curl in front of Jove himself, an eye like Mars, to threaten and command, a station like Herald Mercury. New lighted on heaven-kissing hill, a combination in form and deed, where every god did seem the seal, and give the assurance of man. This was your husband. Look now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? Could you not on this fair mountain leave to feed and batten on this moor? Ha! Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age the heyday in the blood is tame. It's humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Sense, sure you have. Else could not have motion, but sure, that sense is apocalypse, for madness would not err, nor sense to ecstasy ne'er so thralled, but is reserved some quantity of choice to serve in such a difference. What devil wasn't that thus hasn't cozened you at hoodman blind? Eyes without feeling, feeling without sight, ears without hands or eyes, smelling sans all, or but a sickly part of one true sense, could not so mope. Oh shame, where's thy blush, rebellious hell? If thou canst mutine in a matron's bone, to flaming youth let virtue be as wax, and melt in her own fire, proclaim no shame. And when the compulsive order gives the charge, since frost itself as actively doth burn, and reason panders will.
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turn'st mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grained spots as will not leave their teeth.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an esteemed bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love over a nasty sty.
Oh, speak to me no more. These words like daggers enter in mine ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that not the 20th part of the teeth of your precedent lord, a vice of kings, a cut purse of the empire and the rule, and from the shelf that precious diadem stole and put it in his pocket.
No more!
A king of shreds and patches. Save me, hover over me with your wings, you heavenly guards, what's your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
Do you not come to your tardy son to chide? That lapse that in time and passion lets go by, the important acting of your dread command. Oh, say!
Do not forget this visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul. Conceit in weakest bodies, strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you, that you do bend your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse? For that your eyes, your spirits wildly peep, and as the sleeping soldiers in the alarm, your bedded hair like life in increments. starts up and stands on end. O gentle sun, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper, sprinkle cool patience. Whereon do you look?
On him! On him look you! How pale he glares! His form and cause conjoined preaching to stones would make them capable. Do not look upon me! Lest with this piteous action you convert my stern effects, then what I have to do will want true colors, tear perchance for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all. Yet all it is I see.
Nor did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why look there, look how it steals away. My father, in the habitat he lived, look where he goes. Even now, out a portal.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation ecstasy is very cunning in.
Ecstasy? My pulse, as yours, doth temperately keen time, which makes hearthful music. Is not madness that I have uttered. Bring me to the test, and I the matter will reword which madness will gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not the mattering in action of your soul, that not your trespass, but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place, whilst rank corruption, mining all within, infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven. Repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them ranker. Forgive me, this is my virtue. For in the fatness of these piracy times, virtue itself of vice must pardon beg. Yeah. Curb and woo, for leave to do him good.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and live the purer with the other half. Good night. But go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume a virtue, if you not have it. That monster, custom, who all sense doth eat, and that the use of actions fair and good, he likewise gives a frock or livery that aptly is put on. Refrain tonight, and that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence, and the next more easy, for use almost can change the stamp of nature, and either the devil, or throw him out, with wondrous potency. Once more, good night, and when you're desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing beg of you, for this same Lord, I do repent. But heaven hath pleased it so, to punish me for the death I gave him. So again, good night. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. Once more, good lady.
What shall I do?
By no means I bid you do. Let the bloat king tempt you again to his bed, pinch wanton your cheeks, call you his mouth, and let him for a pair of reachy kissings, or paddling in your neck, in your neck with his damned fingers, make you ravel all this matter out, that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft. 'Twere good to let him know, for who, that's but a queen, fair, sober, wise, would from a paddock from bat to guide such a dear concernings hide? Who would do so? No. In despite of sense and secrecy, unpeg the basket on the house's top. Let the birds fly, and like the famous ape, to try conclusions in the basket's creep, and break your own neck down.
Be thou assured, if words be made of breath, and breath of life, I have no life to breathe. What thou hast said to me?
I'm off to England. You know that?
Alack, I had forgot. 'Tis so concluded.
There's letters sealed, and my two schoolfellows, whom I trust as I will adders fanged, they bear the mandate. They must sweep my way, and marshal me to knavery. Let it work. For 'tis the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard, and let it go so hard, but I will dwell 1 yard below their minds, and blow them at the moon. Oh, 'tis most sweet when in one line two crafts directly meet. This man shall set me packing. I'll lug the guts to the neighbor room. Mother, good night. Indeed, this counselor, who is now most still, most secret, and most grave, who was in life a foolish, prating knave, come, sir, to draw an end with you. Good night, mother.